Hey everyone, in this video today we're going to be going through the Bloom bot. Now what is the Bloom bot? It is this little thing that you can see here. It is a Chrome extension that links to your Telegram that gets you faster entries, but not only that, it scans automatically through anything that you're using on the web, finds a contract address or a DEX screener link or any link to any exchange, and automatically knows that what Memecoin it is. So you can quickly get into Memecoins by just using this extension, having an auto buy feature on. So if you look up here, this is the quick buy amount that you can set it to. So you can set it to 1 Sol, you can set it to 0.1, however you like. So I put it to 0.1. And then there was just a little example that popped up here. So I'm going to show you how I use this and what I use this for on a daily basis. So here is a Discord group with a Telegram alphas all in it. So all these Telegram alpha calls get put into one place. This is a paid feature now, so I'll link it in the description below. You don't have to use this. I'm going to be making a free alternative that'll be coming soon as well, with exactly everything that you need on here, just into a Discord server that's free. So that's what I'll be doing. So anyway, what I've been doing for this tactic is you can see you can quickly buy into any pump.fun token or DEX screener link. So I've quickly bought into this one. Basically, a Telegram alpha call just came in, and it was someone saying, GA coin, CTO play, solid team behind, what's your entry, gamble some here, not financial advice. So this isn't a call that's meant to be like this is going to go to 500k. It's nothing like that. It's a gamble play. So I thought, because it's that 10k market cap, I'll just quickly buy in. So I did buy in. All I did was click 0.1, and as you can see, I'll show you my positions now. So here you can see on Telegram right here, it's as I've just clicked onto it. So once you've got this link to your Telegram, I'll show you how to do it quickly in a minute. It is the most simple thing in the world. So once you've done that, once you click buy, then an automatic sell feature will come into this section right here. So you can sell as quickly as possible. You can sell 50%, sell 100%. All you got to do is click these buttons, and then you've got sell fees and slippage, everything that is pretty much put at basic settings. You can increase your slippage if you're getting into a coin that has a high amount of volume, just to make sure you don't miss your entries. But usually this works decent enough. So what I've done is I've clicked on the DEX screener link, and as you can see, not only do you have the Telegram there as well, so not only can you sell it on Telegram, there is also this little added Chrome extension that pops up on DEX screener or any exchange that you use. So this will pop up real quick here. What I usually do, and it takes longer, is if you see a call like this in a Telegram group or a Discord group, you copy the address and then go straight over to the exchange, paste the contract address in, and then you buy in. But that can take 15 seconds. Now with this, it gets you quicker entries altogether. But not only that, you can actually just get quicker entries by seeing it firsthand. It's literally such a hack and cheat for trading meme coins that I really love. So you can get in and out quicker than ever before. But what I'm doing with this one, I don't know how well this is going to do. I'll be looking for a quick flip. Maybe if it goes from 10k to 20k, I've doubled my money. So within this video, we'll see how this performs, just to show you an example, and we'll go through some of the other features as well. So I'm quickly going to show you right now how to install the Chrome extension if you haven't already. Now we'll quickly go through some of the features. So any contract address you can find, you can quickly buy in. That's great. But what you can also do is set up an auto buy feature. Now this doesn't mean that every coin you're going to buy into is going to do well, but I'm going to show you how to set it up to make sure you can actually maximize your profits, and you can literally have this on to trade for you. I don't know, I'm not going to say every single coin that you get into in these groups is going to do well. But if you're into a Discord group where a lot of the meme coins that are being shouted out are potentially profitable, like this one, for example, once it's loaded, then click on settings. And then you need to come down to this Discord auto buy amount and Telegram auto buy amount, where you can select how much you want to buy in for automatically every time. Now, what I suggest is for you to do a lower Solana balance for this one, because you're just trying to get into these meme tokens early. Make sure that you also turn on skip contract if previously bought, because if you've got the auto buy section on, then you will buy into the token every time it's been called out. You can set it to however you like, but just remember that if you are not looking at the token manually, you can't blindly go off what these channels are saying. You've got to look at the channel, you've got to look at this and go, right, is it worth investing into? Is it not? Basically what this group does, it shows you when so many different whale wallets have bought into a certain token, and it shows you the amount of Solana that's been bought into by these whale wallets. So usually if I see that a whale wallet has bought into a token for a massive amount, then usually I'm seeing that it could potentially be a massive pump. And these are massive wallets. These are big people, Frank the Gods, LUIGI, and they're all trading on this one. But this was 5 in the morning, so I wouldn't be buying into this now. But if you had the auto buy feature on, so this is really simple to do. Once you've put your buy amount and your sell amount in the auto buy feature in the settings, then you go to a Discord group that you know is decent, then you click start auto buy. And it will automatically buy into these tokens. And usually with this channel, what I'll be doing is going, right, should we see what it's like on GMGN? I'll click the GMGN link or debt screener. You can click any exchange and it will show you what it actually looks like on the chart itself. So then you can see it on the chart. Well, let's go to the time that everyone was trading this coin at. So this started popping off at a certain time. It started popping off around 5:50 a.m. right? And when these people bought in, so it got called in this group at 293,000 market cap. So if you would have had this auto buy feature enabled with start auto buy, and let's say, for example, you just bought in for 0.1 sol. So you buy in at 290k, so let's say just 300k market cap to make it easier. It then approaches around 900k market cap quickly and then sells off. And then it goes for another pump again, goes for around 900k and then sells off again. But what you can do with this tool, so if you bought in when Frank the E-Gods bought in at 300k, you could set an auto limit order to make sure that you just get out at a quick 2x. Sometimes the ones that get called out here, especially if loads of wallets are buying into it, can go to exponential levels. This is what made me find the LUIGI coin. This is the exact tool, and this is why I keep on shouting it out. I've got no affiliation with this tool. I just really like it and use it on my day-to-day trading. But if you're asleep and you're just setting the auto buy feature, you could buy into a token at the top. So you could buy into it at this point and then it crashes all the way down. So then you've lost your money. So you need to be making sure that you buy into the ones early at a market cap. So when this was called out, 4 wallets bought into it, it was actually called out at a 13k market cap. So if you had the auto buy feature on for a 14k market cap and it went up to 900k, then that is stupid levels of money. The only problem with this auto buy feature, if you do not set proper limit orders, then you're not going to be able to sell automatically as well. So that is the only problem, but I'll show you how to set that up now quickly. So what you do, once you've bought into a token, you come down to this section on the actual token page and come to limit orders. So once you're on limit order, come up to this bit and click sell amount. Then you want to be selling 50%. You want to sell 50%, put the slippage at like 20-25%. And you can even add a tip. So usually with tokens that are moving exponential amounts, if you add a tip, then it's a higher likelihood that that transaction will go through and won't miss the slippage. So then once you've done this, click market cap and then go to market cap. And then we'll put an example at, for this example, it's 10k. So if we're getting into something that is quite low, then especially if we're getting into this one at 13k market cap, then what we need to be looking at is selling 50% at 100k market cap. And then you would keep on adding the limit orders onto it, especially if you're going to be away from your computer. So you keep on adding the limit orders on, you sell another 50% at 200k market cap, 250k market cap, then you sell another 50% at 500k market cap, and then you can let it ride, like your moon bags ride for a million market cap, or you can just keep hold of them. So you can mess around with these limit order settings, do what works best for you, because these can be different for every single token. It would be great, to be honest, if this did have a feature that you could just automatically sell after getting 2x, 3x, but it seems like the only way that you can actually do that at the moment is through these limit orders. So this is, in my opinion, is one of the best ways to use this tool, is just by keeping it open. Obviously, you can have the auto buy feature, but remember, if you turn the auto buy feature on, then there's no auto sells. So you need to manually keep an eye at the sells and then be like ready to sell whenever it's possible. But if you're in these Discord groups, if you're in these different Discord alpha groups that have these different type of bots on, or if you're in Telegram alpha groups where you can literally look at the tokens that are going on, then you can quickly buy in as quickly as possible. All you got to do is click on debt screener or something like this, and then get ready to sell whenever you think is possible. So this one is currently at 13k, so we're in a tiny bit of a profit right now. So we're just going to keep on waiting, see if it goes up to 20k. If it goes up to 20k, sometimes, usually, if I see that there's not enough volume coming through, but at this moment in time, there is a decent amount of volume considering it's a low market cap. But if I don't see there's a decent amount of volume coming through, then I'll just sell 100% at 20k, just to make sure that I guarantee that 2x. But if I'm seeing that it could potentially keep on going, then I might just let it ride for a bit, see how it does, and then sell 50% just to make sure I've broke even or stay in some type of a profit, like a tiny bit of a profit, and then let the rest ride and see how it does. Because if this goes to 100k, then I've 10x my money. And from this, we've made 0.1 sol to 1 sol. So if you can find these plays in these groups, so this is all I'm doing. Everyone can do different other types of methods of trading, but what I've been finding, this is the best method that works for me, is I'm just trying to find the alpha, trying to find when people are buying in early, trying to have these different multi-buy wallets on, because this is one of the best features. Knowing when different wallets have bought into a different token, you got to remember all these wallets are massive wallets that then people will copy trade. So not only is this wallet buying into it, Frank the eGods, everyone's going to be copy trading his wallet. He has it public. So everyone else will be like, oh, Frank's just bought into this. Obviously, he's looking for a decent pump. So when they know that Frank's bought into it, or these random wallets have bought into him, then they'll quickly buy in themselves and it will cause more of a pump. So this is how I've been trying to find these tokens, is just keeping this on with the Bloom extension, buying in as soon as possible, keeping an eye on it, and then quickly getting out whenever I can. So I'll quickly go for an example of why this can be a good tool. So the other day I did make a video talking about this Mr. Punk guy and that he was making a Memecoin token. And I said in the video that it'll go for a massive pump. I don't know how it's going to do in the long term. And oh my God, I didn't expect him to rug his entire community. So when I made that video, I did it on a Twitter AFK mode bot, which we will go into in a minute on how to set that up properly. But basically, it didn't work for everyone because he ended up knowing that everyone was going to snipe in. So he made it on a different platform called Good Morning Memes, which took it off pump.fun. So when it went on to Good Morning Memes, he had 3 minutes before he actually shouted it out. This Good Morning Memes is like a platform that not many people use, but it's a brand new platform. And essentially all the people that bought in early to this token, who's seen it before he tweeted it live, made so much money. And the argument that people are making, as you can see, I've not been the only one that's actually shouted this out and was thinking about trading this. Obviously, we knew it was going to go for a quick pump. We didn't think it was going to dump off that much and go that exponentially to a different level. It's completely crazy. But essentially, what everyone is claiming is that he's got some insider people that knew that this token was going to be the one that he was launching 3 minutes before it actually was posted. Those people that bought in then sold for millions, and essentially everyone's saying that it could be this guy who's been doxxed now. He wasn't doxxed before, but this is actually Instagram and everyone knows who he is now. But essentially everyone was thinking that he sold out early. Well, what you could have done with Bloom, instead of using the AFK mode bot, because the AFK mode bot didn't work, as soon as you've seen that he posted this, now I'm not trying to endorse his token, I'm not trying to endorse anyone that is rug pulling their own entire community. It actually really annoyed me, the fact that he did that. But if you could get in here for a quick pump, if you got in at a 3 million market cap and it went to 400 million market cap in a couple of minutes. But if you got in early and then sold quickly, then you would be in profit. Obviously, this is just the game of meme coins. You've got to know when everyone's pumping in, and you've got to know when everyone's going to be selling out. But this would have been a quicker way. So if you had his Twitter open this entire time and you had Bloom ready, you could have just, as soon as a contract address was posted, you would have clicked this and you would have been one of the fastest entries into this token. But you would have just had to obviously sell as quickly as possible as well, because he ended up rugging his entire community. But there are a lot of people who actually did trade this and got in early that made a lot of profit. So if you can find all these pre-launch alphas with this section, you can always keep on refreshing the Twitter and buying quickly using the Bloom extension. Now I'm going to show you how to set up the Twitter AFK mode. So the Twitter AFK mode automatically scans any Twitter account. The minute a contract address is posted, it will buy into that token. So what you need to do in order to find these pre-launch tokens is go to Twitter and then type in pre-launch Solana. Doesn't mean that every single one is going to be good, but you've got to remember, if you can get in for pre-launch and there is going to be a decent pump, then if you get in as early as possible, there's a massive opportunity to 10x your money. In a lot of these cases, 2x your money. You just got to find the right ones. Like I said, every single one in here is not going to be good, but you just got to find the ones with a decent engagement. So type in pre-launch Solana and then just have a look through the tokens. So this is what you said: launch tomorrow, no pre-sale, no team, just a coin. And as you can see before as well, this is what I was on about with Solana addresses. If people put in the Solana address, then the problem is with Bloom, it automatically detects it as an address and will buy into it. You just got to make sure that you do not buy into any Solana wallet addresses. Only buy into Solana token contract addresses, because all these right here are wallets. So if you went and thought it was a token, for some stupid example, but let's say you weren't thinking, thought it was a token and bought in, then you'd just be sending that person money. So always be careful with this. He's talking about he's going to launch this coin. So I know that this person, he's got 163,000 followers and he's not called out this token yet. So he said that he'll be dropping a token today. So all I'll do is copy his name. So you can either copy the name from up here or you can copy his username, just this @sign, and then go back to the Bloom bot on Telegram. So once you're on the Bloom bot, come over to AFK mode and then click add new config. And then you'll see something like this on your screen where you just need to literally pretty much match all the settings. You'll be able to customize your own settings in certain bits, and I'll tell you what to customize in a minute. But all you've got to do is click on this little bird emoji, and then you just got to paste it in on Telegram, paste in the Twitter address, and then you should see it right here. So then you've just got to make sure that it's selected to Twitter on this section. Slippage you can probably minimize for this token because there's not going to be as much volume as the others, but there'll still be a decent volume. I like to do 25% to 35% each time, and then you can customize the amount that you want to buy in for, and then just put a little fee in as well. So if it's a token where loads of people are going to be buying into it, then you might want to do a bit of an auto tip, and this just makes sure that your transaction goes through and that you don't miss it. This is the problem that people will be having. If you're missing into a transaction, then just click the auto tip and put in a different buy tip. For buy tips, I usually put, if I'm going to be trading like 0.5 sol, then I'll usually put like 0.01, 0.05. But if you're doing a massive amount, then you can do a different buy tip. So I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know what the perfect buy tip settings are. I don't usually use them. Usually I'll do a small amount of Solana and just buy in early and then sell, because I'm looking to get into these early ones and then just try and sell at like a 2x, 3x, potentially 10x sometimes. So that's all I'm trying to do. You can put a bit of a fee. I've put the fee to 0.08. Again, you can minimize this and change around exactly however you'd want. Do some research into it as well and see what is the best amount of fee and buy tip to put in for the amount of Solana that you want to put in. So if you're doing higher examples, like 1 sol, then I'd put a bit of a higher buy tip in, if that makes sense. So then make sure Mev Protect's on, and then click auto tip to enable auto tip as well if you don't have it enabled. So if you want to have it enabled, that is. And then just go over to this section, Twitter tweet, Twitter reply, Twitter bio update, and Twitter retweet you could have sometimes. So I've got one of these set up for Kanye West as well. There's rumors that Kanye West could be dropping a meme token. I don't know if he is, but if he does, then, or if he retweets it, apparently he's been in the meme coin space from what I've heard. I don't really know. So if he does, then I've got it set up to automatically buy in for 0.5 Sol whenever he tweets some type of contract address, because if he tweets or even retweets a contract address, there's going to be a massive pump there. So if I get in, then as soon as he shouts it out, then I'm in for some decent money. Then make sure everything else is done. These are the pre-launch settings. If you're going for tokens that haven't launched yet and you're trying to find the pre-launch, then set it up just exactly like this. And I only like to use this AFK mode for pre-launch tokens or tokens that haven't launched yet, just to make sure that I get in if I'm away or if I'm asleep, because a lot happens in the Asian time and like the late American time for me, because in the UK time I go to sleep, Asian time starts popping off and everyone's going to be trading late night, because everyone's going to be trading late night in America as well. So there's a lot of volume in that section that I do miss, and you will miss in the UK or if you're in Europe. So if you're gonna, you can also set this up for people's Twitter who shout out alphas and stuff like that, but I don't have it set up for that personally, because I don't really see the point. If I'm going to buy into something that people are shouting out at like a 5 million market cap, then there's also the chance that I could be losing my money there as well. You can set some limit orders as well, just to make sure that you obviously don't lose any money. That'd be great. So what I'm doing is selling 50% at a profit and loss of 200%. So at a profit of 200%, that is. And I put a slippage to 25 just to make sure it goes through. And then I'll do another one, sell 50% at like 400% profit, just to make sure I'm getting some profits in. So if I do then buy into this token and I'm asleep, then at least I've made some profits from it, and I'm not too fussed if I've missed the boat from actually selling it properly or if it's dumped off. So at least you get some profits there, and just you can create a few limit orders like this, just selling 50% with the same slippage and with everything else on at different profit levels. So 4% profit, 4 times profit, 5 times profit, 10x profit. You can set all these create limit orders up just to make sure that if you're asleep or if you're away from your computer, that you do get this profit in. But I will just say you get the best results from being at your computer and being at your screen. But obviously this is just to set it up just so you make sure you get into these projects early. But yeah, like I said, the best way that I've been finding this with is that for the pre-launch, setting up the AFK mode for the pre-launch, and then personally, this is what I use the most. Obviously, you can use the Twitter tracker and everything just to sort of see what's trending. But personally, this is what I use the most. Wait for a couple wallets to buy into a certain token. I'll always have a look at the token. I'll see what the trend is. So I'll sort of see, like, is this going to be trending? Are people going to be taking this meme coin to a certain direction? And how I do that is just go into the Twitter. So you go into Deck Screener, then go onto the actual Twitter page and have a look through the Twitter page, see what the token is about, see if it sort of correlates to any trends or memes, or if it can stand as a meme itself. So as I clicked on the Twitter, it is showing me, for this example, for the previous one before that it got called in this group at 13k market cap and went to the highest at 900k market cap, and is currently sitting at 300k market cap. So even if you bought in early and didn't have any auto sell feature on, hours later, pretty much 6 hours later, it is still in profit. Obviously not the profit level of 900k market cap, but if you woke up after 6 hours, but why is this trending? It is because Elon Musk has just tweeted a picture laughing of a shrimp on the treadmill. And genuinely, this is how messed up the meme coin space is. I'm just saying messed up because it's crazy that people are putting the money into this, to be honest. The opportunities with this meme coin stuff is absolutely amazing. There's not many other income sources where you can 2x your money, 3x your money in a quick time span like this. So yeah, that's what I'd usually do. I'd usually click on, make sure it correlates with some trend. For this one, if I seen it at 13k market cap, seen that Elon Musk had retweeted a picture of a shrimp on a treadmill, then I would be buying in as soon as possible. And I'd probably take some profit out around this level, 700k market cap. When it got to here, I would have took some profit there, and I would have let the rest ride, especially for especially for ones where massive influencers or massive celebrities tweeting about a certain meme. What will usually happen if they are tweeting about a certain meme, or a certain meme is trending, then it's going to correlate with the meme coin. That meme coin is also going to start trending, and more volume is going to come in. So this was a gamble. Obviously with this one, it went up to at its highest 13k and has dropped down. So just to show you how easy it is to sell and buy on these things, obviously I'm going to sell now because it was a gamble. If it went to 20k market cap, I was just going to sell, but it's gone down to 6k. If I start seeing that it's fell down this level of supply, so if you look down this bit, the price was struggling to get below 10k market cap. So in my mind, I was thinking, right, if it goes below 10k market cap, then I'm going to sell. So it has gone down below 10k market cap. This is a level of like support and resistance in my mind. So if you're familiar with normal trading, you can sort of take the elements and methods of normal trading into this, but the meme coin space is a lot more volatile than normal trading. But for example, if I've seen that it's basically broke this level of support here, then I'd be like, right, well, it's not going to recover and I'm now in a loss. So all you do is click quick sell 100% and you've sold. As soon as you sell all the cent, then you know it's sold. You can go onto Telegram and double check it, but it's that simple to use this bot. The buy is that simple, the sell is that simple. It is so easy, and this is an absolute hack for meme coin trading that I absolutely love, and I hope you guys love it too. So thank you for watching this video. Hopefully this gives you a great idea of how to use this Bloom bot in its entirety. This is how I use it in its entirety. I don't usually use any of the other features, to be honest. This is just exactly how I'm using it, and it's worked a treat for me, and I hope it works a treat for you. So thank you for watching this video. Leave a like and subscribe for more trading content.